All right, the craziest things you do for love, okay? So, I was in a relationship, right? So, my boo was like, I'm hungry. I said, okay, what you want to eat? She's like, anything. I said, okay. So, I draw like 20 minutes or whatever like that to grab something to eat. So, next thing you know, I grabbed like some McDonald's. I was like, that's the first thing I was thinking of, McDonald's, whatever. Grab a little, chicken sandwich, french fries, and, something to drink. Next thing you know, I brings the food back. She gonna talk about, I don't want this. And then she gonna say, I want something else. I said, well, you can't be ungrateful if I'm giving you something to eat. If you know that you wanted something to eat, you said anything. The first thing I'm gonna say is anything. You better be more specific what you want. I'm not gonna sit up here and grab you something and then you unappreciative for it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, who does that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
all right, so the craziest thing that I've ever done for love was act like I was seriously injured just so I could talk to the guy that I wanted to talk to or that I was talking to at the time. So what happened was he and we had gotten into an argument, and we didn't talk the next day. But me being the brat that I am, I really wanted to talk, but I was not going to make that first move to talk. So I texted his phone from a dummy phone, coming up with the fake number, acting like I was seriously injured, acting like I had been in a car accident, just so he could call me and make sure everything was okay. He did end up calling me back, but it was more or less to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Okay, the craziest thing that I've done in a relationship, I've actually broke into my ex's voicemail. This is back when Verizon had the voicemail and you would try to, attempt to put in the passcode, and then like 3 tries, they would be like, oh, now let's reset the passcode. So then they would let you reset the passcode, and you would reset the whole passcode. And I went into that voicemail, and I found all kind of girls' voices on that voicemail, honey. And then I changed his greeting. His name was Rick. So I changed his greeting, and I said, good afternoon. You reached Little Dick Rick. Leave a message. So that's the craziest thing I did. And he was so mad that he actually said he was going to press charges. But he ain't press charges. But that was like so crazy. And I remember like calling a voicemail, and then it was girls on a voicemail.
The thing I did for love was one time I was going out with this bad chick. I was only like 18, right? I ain't had no whip. So I stole a car. The easiest car you can steal, a Dodge Stratus. Took her on a date, went to the movies. When we came out from the date, the fucking car was gone. They reported it stolen, and the police found it in the parking lot. So it bursting. Moral of the story is, don't date if you ain't got a whip. What do you do for love?
Now, I've been in love like three times, and in those 3 times, I would say the dumbest thing I've done, craziest thing I've done is give them money. Like, mind you, I'm like 18, 19. I wasn't making money that, like, making bread like that. So the money I did give them would be like from my paycheck. I would keep some money for myself, but I would give them most of it, because they would call me telling me this, telling me that, yeah, I need this, I need that, tell me their problems. And me being young and dumb, I want to be there for him, for them, be there, help them any way I can. And now I'm wiser, I know better, and that's the craziest thing I've done for love.
Okay, the craziest thing that I've done for love. I was dating this person for about 13 years, on and off, and he had this vision that he wanted to start his own business. And I mean, the vision was dope. I truly believed in it and everything. So I wanted to make a big investment into it. However, it didn't work out. But I actually started the process with Shady Grove to donate my eggs, so that I could receive lump sum checks. And I think that you can get up to like $7,000 by donating your eggs. So I was ready to donate my eggs so that I can receive the money to invest in my boyfriend's business, because that's how much I truly, truly loved him.
Okay. So the craziest thing, what's the craziest thing you've done for love contest? Okay. So the craziest thing I probably did for love was there was this guy that I was really, really, really feeling. And we had actually been dating for quite some time. His birthday was coming up. So I wanted to go above and beyond just to be like, make him realize how much I really liked him. So my dumb ass overdrew my account the same week as my rent was due just because I wanted to have enough funds to take care of him for his birthday. And long story short, I did all of that, and me and the nigga broke up like 2 weeks later. So that's probably the craziest thing I've done for love.
The craziest thing I have done for love is, well, a while ago I was in a relationship, and it was a bad relationship. He was creeping, all of that. My dumb ass knew, but moving forward. Well, one night he wasn't answering my phone calls. So I found out where he was and I pulled up, So I kept calling. He didn't answer. So I was driving down like a street that's close to mine, but it's not my street. And I see his car parked out a little joint house. So I got to them tires. Yes, it was wrong. Won't do that again. But hey, you live and you learn.